The less fashionable camped in the park, bought souvenirs such as teacups, commemorative portraits twisted in nails and wool. Others, the rich, arrived in borrowed coaches, wearing ill-fitting wigs, court breeches, hand-me-downs from family albums. All are known to us. Now, black as bells, the doors of the abbey are closing. Pray take your seats. This is the funeral of Jeremy Lynch III. Prepare to shed a pious tear. Her Majesty the Queen floats in procession. Divers Anglican bishops, abnormally vested, mutter the Latin rite. Et ille qui nunquam pacem cognovit, nosce jam requiem. The voice of the dead, that Welsh mellifluous voice, rises like incense. To his microphone, the immortals flock like birds from their niches, greet a true Ontario bard, a haiku master. Ah, Tom, had you but lived, etc. And now, that voice again, we are taking you over to... where? To Elgin Street. Cycle. Landlords disliked him. He was arrogant, long-haired, a noctambule. His British accent, strayed from the House of Lords, offended them. Thrown out, he slept in stairways, flower beds, grieved by the absence of a phone. When he was thrown into the dull canal one summer evening round behind the gas house, I took him in, gave him dry clothes, the stock assistant to the drowning. Afterwards, I learned such incidents were far from rare. Nocturnal dives, Venetian water sports. Not without danger, though. His need, I heard you say, was evident. I grant it. But that very evidence was false, in that it was by artifice contrived. What you call need was, as I see it, artwork, fit to be framed, a form of capital viable on demand. To be so wretched calls for much exercise, but once achieved, it means an easy living, a claim on tears. Drop everything, I'm here. Best to applaud the trick for what it's worth, or, failing that, find some amusement in it and pass on. Think, to be wretched was his stock in trade. Wouldst rob him oft? All this is true enough and daft enough to be believed, or better still, ignored. I, for my part, detest such gossip. His clothes were reach-me-downs. Fie, shame, quelle belle affaire. Likewise, his sleeping hours, his endless feuds with lodging-keepers. Poppycock, who cares? I welcome such eccentrics and approve the finger proffered to normality, the norm being what it is. A lunatic would be straight-jacketed for dreaming it. Besides, the man was poor. Had he been rich? But that's another tale. The man was poor, careless with money, sick, improvident. Small wonder that in friends or fantasy he sought such comfort as he could. No blame. Riven to shifts, the outlaw, like the one whose custom is to move a wind-up toy between two paychecks, does the thing he must. The wonder is he asked so little, stayed within the bounds of courtesy. Who dared deride him for inventing ancestry, half-brothers in the tropics, publishers of cookbooks yet unwritten, reveries that gave him courage in adversity? A poet's life, unfortunate and short, how does it go? I'll say amen to that. Whatever is right. The tap of drums, our signal to depart, to strains of several orchestras. The heart leads the procession. Next, the NCC sounds an unmilitary march. Predictably, Marshmallow Soup Group is the last to play, as rhyme that says it all bears our lost son away. Let Elgin Street prepare his funeral feast. Bring cold cuts, quiche Lorraine with richly greased zucchini, croissant persimmons that spoil the appetite, fresh virgin olive oil, vast strawberries cloud-born from Mexico, marchpane, dark chocolate, walnuts, herring roe, exiguous cheese, puff pastry, thickly spread with chicken filling, oysters, lobsters, bread, stone ground to order. Finally, a pile of garlic toast and 1 egg, any style. Meanwhile, from cafes ranged along the strip, like slots at Vegas, weeping maidens trip. Their makeup perishes, they cannot wait to offer homage or to ululate. In tricks and tinkers, truffles and Mayfair, 100 chairs and bar stools are left bare, as virgins gently mourn and loose their lovely hair. Epitaph. When all is said and done, dear Thomas, as now it is, and you are turned to stone, where box of tricks and bag of tricks are one with truth and fancy, far from any song. Forgive us who for want of charity affronted you with cold asperity, and smile at this your epitaph. He strung a lute that much adversity had worn, yet found great joy in it. A gentleman, he sought the sweetness of an age removed, and all the lively arts, but friendship most he loved.